Okay, I did want to circle back to you making videos because you're one of very few baseball players that has started a YouTube channel, is doing content. And for whatever it's worth, I think way more players should be doing that because I'll tell you what, fans eat that stuff up. You look at the handful of baseball players that are doing that stuff, fans absolutely love it, seeing all the behind the scenes stuff, seeing what you're doing in your daily basis. But how did you start to think to yourself, oh, this is something I want to do and pursue? Because you started it back in high school.
Yeah, so that's things this is a thing that kind of no one really knows about me, but like I'm a technology freak. Like as a kid I always made videos. I'm sure there's videos out there under like some random name that I made up, like tons of videos. Me and one of my best friends when I was a kid, we would make a lot of YouTube videos, and then I love editing, so I would edit them and post them. Like it would get like a view maybe. I wouldn't have like a name under it, but I just like doing all that stuff and playing. It all sorts out from playing video games. I play a lot. And I was thinking like, hey, maybe I should start playing video games on camera, and then these guys can ask me questions behind the scenes. But then I was like, you know what, I might as well make a couple videos showing like so they can visually see what's happening instead of me just kind of telling them how it goes. But I really need to keep it going. Like I stopped doing it for a while because I was like there's nothing really to record up here. It's kind of like the same repetitive thing every day. But and I've already made like 2 day in the life, which I think were pretty cool. Like it's kind of like it was easy. It was so easy on my part because it was just I had to record what I was doing that day. But I found it like everyone loved it. So I was like, man, maybe I should make another one. So I might vlog like another day where in the off season where I'm like I'm getting my car and I'm going to hit and all that type of stuff. But it's been pretty fun. I've just always been a technology nerd. But it's always been in me.
Are you a fan of longer YouTube vlogs, or do you like the short ones you get on TikTok as well, like 60 seconds? Because I was going to say, if you want to do something every day, there are a lot of very popular channels on TikTok, on Instagram, where people literally just document their day, even if they're doing the same thing every day. I mean, people eat that stuff up. There's nothing that a little bit of music and good editing can't fix. So
Right. Right. I need to work on that. I honestly don't even know how to compress all I do in a day in like 60 seconds. So and once I get that figured out, it's done. It's over.
So you're entirely self-taught.
Yeah. I literally just get my computer, open up like an editing software. I'm like, all right, like what do I do?
Was there one YouTube channel, one influencer, one something that was your inspiration behind this? It was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I think it's like I guess it's not just one. Um, Not really. I watch a ton of YouTube, but like nothing behind like no like similar baseball YouTubers that like do stuff or kind of sports related stuff. I guess kind of like the day in the life. I watch a couple by Dockery. He's like a football player. But YouTube mostly I just watch like golf and I watch your friend Kyle, he's a video game guy. But other than that, like I don't really watch like kind of inspirational stuff.
There's two things I took away from watching your YouTube videos. One, sounds like you're a J. Cole fan because you wake up in one of them and you said, first things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. And then you get in the shower and you got no role models playing. So it's like, oh, this guy's a J. Cole fan, isn't he?
Dog, I am like the biggest J. Cole fan. Like it's unbelievable. Like he's the GOAT. I mean, I'll argue that with anybody, but it's crazy because I didn't realize how big of a fan I was until like one of my friends was like, dude, I'm playing J. Cole song. I was like, all right. It was like first second of any song, like any album, any song. I know it like word for word every song, but it's crazy. I'm a huge J. Cole fan. My mom for my 12th birthday, or was it my 12th? No, I think it was my 15th. My 15th birthday, she got me tickets to a concert, to his off-season concert, and that was my first concert I've been to. And yeah, I'm a huge J. Cole fan though.
So that's
It's cool
your
that
top
you noticed
artist?
that. Yeah. Number one. Well, of all time, my top artist of all time is probably Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I'm a big R&B guy. I'm not really more of like the rap.
Mhm.
But it's funny I say that because I know a lot of rap songs, but by myself listening. I probably listen to R&B, Usher, Michael Jackson, those guys. Those are my top two. But J Cole, J Cole is number one.
Yeah.
And you come from a state with a loaded, I mean, loaded list of artists.
Tons of them, tons of artists. Like, I know a bunch of songs. I think I know like if a song is even grazed the like top 1,000, I'd probably know it.
The other thing I took away from watching your YouTube videos was what made you get rid of the blonde hair?
Yeah, I want to go back to my natural hair. I look back, I saw a picture the other day and I was like, God, why? Like I never should have changed. And if I didn't, because I had to like pick it out and start all over again. Because like when you have to, because I had to dye it back black from my natural hair color because I had to get the bleach out, and it like killed my hair. But I should have never went blonde. I regret that.
I have one more. Well, I actually might have more than one, but related to your YouTube. Like, where do you find all the time to edit all this stuff? I mean, you're training to be a first round pick in the Major League Baseball draft. You have school. I'm sure you have travel ball to do.
Mhm.
When do you find time to actually sit down and edit some of this stuff together?
Yeah, I get it done. Like I get it done fast, and I edited that last video. I'm pretty sure I did it on my phone. That first one I made was not. That was not my like I didn't like that video. I just got it out and I was like, oh, it's not too bad. But the second one I really tried. And I think I was at the combine. I actually edited it when I was at the combine. And I got it done in like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. And I kind of just did it in my bed. We had like I had like 2 meetings that day, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start editing now. And then the plane, I got it done. But usually we have a lot of downtime. Like right now, today's my day off. I just got back from golfing. And then yeah, so today's my day off. Usually we don't have much downtime like normal now, like normal days of the week. Not anymore, but I just kind of come home, play the show, and go to bed.
Second off, think of this. Have you seen like the Julio Rodriguez digital show the Mariners put on when he was a prospect?
Yeah. So I was gonna start watching those because my manager was like, hey, you know Julio Rodriguez makes videos too, right? And I was like, oh. So then I like started looking at him. I was like, oh, this guy really does make videos. So I might start getting a bunch of inspiration off of that. But he actually DM'd me yesterday, about my performance yesterday. That was pretty cool.
Nice. Well, you should pitch the Mariners that you want to do that. If you actually want to, not even just you making videos, but putting your face on the big leagues account to do prospect videos, because people loved that. You talking to other guys that you're down there in the system with. I mean, that's a rare door open to guys they don't normally get to hear about.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that because I actually looked at YouTube yesterday and I was like, oh my God, people are subscribing. Like I had no idea. I was like, oh, maybe I should actually start doing this. I thought about that. I was like, I should start recording stuff. Ideas don't come to my head that often. Like ideas will, and I'm just like, yeah. So I'm gonna start going through with them. It'd be pretty cool though.
I'm going to guess whatever ideas you have, they're probably good ideas, or at least we'll put it like this. They're not bad ideas, because anything you're doing, especially as a player, like people always want to see it. So I'm sure any ideas you have would be cool. But so when you started editing videos, this was my last YouTube question I had for you. How old were you? Because one of the things I saw from watching your videos was, you were like, I'm going to edit this, where some people like hire somebody to edit their videos, and you're doing it all on your own. So you must have learned from somewhat of a young age.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna edit my own videos for like however long I make videos, just because I like doing it.
Yeah.
I like kind of like doing my own thing, but I started editing videos when I was, I think, 9 or 10. My mom got me this laptop, and I used that laptop until like it burnt. Like I used that so much, and I just continued to edit videos, continued to make videos. I had different apps I would use. But it's been like such a young age. Yeah, so just like at a young age, I've always been a huge computer guy. I would sit in my room, I would edit these videos, I'd show my mom. My mom would love it. And so I think that's kind of where I got my love for it. And I've been doing it ever since. I love editing videos. You know, if people send me videos, I'll edit them for them.
I mean, power to you, because I'll tell you what, it took us a long time to learn. Like I remember the first time I opened up Premiere Pro, which I guess was back when we were in college. I looked at it and it was like, this thing looks like flying a rocket ship. Like, how does somebody do this?
Nah, sometimes I'm like, what did I just do? Or like, I would have I clearly remember one time I wanted to just quit. I had like finished this whole video. And then I think I accidentally pressed like shift and I clicked on it and it had all of them and I backspaced it and I was like, no. And then my computer died. And after that, like I didn't even touch that project. I think I just threw it away. I was so mad.
I guess that's welcome to editing. I feel like everybody who's ever edited a video has some story like that.
Right. Like I don't even think that was possible. I don't even know how I clicked on all of them at the same time. But and then as soon as my computer died, I just like looked at my like computer. I was just like, dude, dog, dog.